I think some of the best parts of my life is when I'm actually like not doing anything and I'm like just sitting somewhere like outside or something, just enjoying the present moment. And that's a hard thing to do, as most people are always distracted by something or thinking they need to do something. So it's pretty hard to get in the right mind frame to do that and actually enjoy it. It's really hard to do actually. But I feel like if you could somehow train yourself to be able to do that, you would have a much better life than most people. I know that sounds ridiculous because most people grade how their self worth based off of just like how many things they've done in their lifetime. Like, what have you done during your lifetime? What have you achieved during your life? And I feel like that's how a lot of people view other humans. Are like, well, if you didn't achieve anything, your life was pointless. But it's kind of funny to think that way because honestly, everybody is alive because of somebody else. Not nobody actually makes their own choice to be born. Nobody decided that they wanted to be alive. It was their parents decided it for them. So, and then they just get brought in the world, and then you have all these expectations on you. It's kind of weird how it works that way. We don't usually ever think about it, though, because it's just normal. You don't. It's funny how many stupid things there are in life that we never even question because it's just normal. um, I don't even know. It's a headache. And also another thing that's really annoying about life is like sometimes you feel like a different person, like especially for me, I feel like I'm about like 20 different people wrapped up into one. Partially because like when you're around certain people, you act a certain way. So you don't always just act the same way all the time. It's pretty funny when you think about because there's always people in your life who they only think of you for one thing. Like some people might dislike you, other people like you. Some people might think you're funny, other people might think you're boring. And it's really weird how like humans tend to just simplify things way too much. Like life is very complicated, but we usually just view it in this simple lens. And they view people that way, to other people that way too. Because, like, if you just think of somebody in your life, you probably just think of them in a certain way. Like, you only think of them one way. You don't think of them being like ten different ways unless, like, they're like just a nut, like they just they're just like emotionally unstable and they just go haywire. Like sometimes they're happy, other times they're insanely depressed. um I'm just talking about like it's funny, we whenever we think of somebody, we just usually think of them being one way. Like you might just think of this person, you think first thing that pops in your mind is, oh, they're funny, oh, I like to be around them, or somebody else, oh, I just don't like them. And it's funny how we simplify people into just one category when most people, like, they act so many different ways. It usually just depends on what environment they are or also how they're feeling, because like it's not like every single second of the day you feel the same way. I mean, sometimes you feel grouchy, sometimes you've got a headache, or like it's you don't feel good, so you're not gonna be like acting your best self, like whatever you think your best self is. you can't do that 24/7 because you literally won't. It's literally impossible. Like, I don't know. I think it's just best to just be happy with yourself. It's really the best advice I can give really to anybody is because you'll never be able to escape yourself. I wish you could. That was one thing I've always wished you could do. Is imagine if you could just like step away from whatever situation you're in and just like leave your body and just like observe it from a distance. It'd be so much easier to make better decisions. It's just a real headache. I think it's weird because I don't like life that much, and I'm not even a person who really experiences stress or anxiety or anything like that. So like I can't even imagine how bad it is for other people. Like I'm just really impressed that like people act like this is normal. Like it shouldn't be. um It's just really weird. I don't know how to describe this. It just also I've noticed like wait after like you go to sleep each day. I feel like if we didn't need to sleep, imagine if people didn't have to go to sleep, right? And it was like there was no days. It would just be like your whole life is one continuous day because you never go to sleep. I feel like people would be done with life so much quicker because I feel like whenever we go to sleep, our mind kind of resets, and then the next day it's kind of like we can do it all over again because we slept. That might sound weird, but like I felt this before, and and I've especially thought about this more recently because like I've been staying like I've had a couple days here recently where I stayed up for like 20 hours straight. And it's like when you stay up for that long, well, number one, you get a horrible headache, a migraine, and you feel like you should be like you feel like you should be dead. Like it doesn't feel good. But number two, like when you stay up for like a really long time, like you just start like not caring about anything. So imagine if we never had to go to sleep. Like everybody, I think everybody would realize how pointless their lives really are. Like, at least the majority of the things they do in life, how pointless they are. Um, because y- I, it's just really weird because it's like you go to sleep and then it's like I'm not gonna say you're a different person when you wake up, but it's kind of like your mind just resets, and it's like, all right, it helps you do the same thing over and over again. Whereas I feel if you didn't sleep, like you get sick of it real fast. Like even if we had the ability to not have to sleep, like you just get sick of stuff like really quick. Like if everything was one continuous day and you never went to sleep. I don't know why. These are the things that like are actively things I think about because most of the things normal people think about I don't find very interesting. And because they just talk about the same stuff all the time. Whoever talks to you about this type of stuff, like nobody. Like I'd be shocked if anybody said in the live chat right now that they heard somebody talk about imagine if you never had to go to sleep, what it would be like. But it feels like everything's just a trick. Like the only reason we sleep is so that we can deal with how stupid everything is. Like we take everything stupid so seriously. And that's the only reason we sleep is so we reset our minds and it gives us the ability to deal with the same crap every day. um, it's just dumb. I don't understand. All I can do is like laugh about this. I mean, I know I really don't like the way it is. Like, I don't like that it's like this, but I mean, it's not gonna change. It's like I can't force my body to be able to stay up and never go to sleep. I can't force myself to not have to eat or drink because eventually it's gonna kill me. So, um, but if just imagine if human beings like didn't actually need anything. You didn't need to sleep. You didn't need to eat. You didn't need anything. You didn't even need shelter. Like you could just stay out in terrible weather outside. Imagine if you couldn't get cold. Like even if it's the degree temperatures way down, like you couldn't get cold. Temperatures way up, you couldn't get hot. Imagine if we weren't relying on all these different factors. Like imagine how much more free we are. Like we pretty much all think we imagine ourselves all to be like free people, like we can do what we want, but actually we have a lot of limitations. Um, and unfortunately, society exploits literally all of those limitations. um, it's just messed up. It's really messed up.